Okay. Now we got some sound, right? You guys hearing me now? Are you guys hearing me? Yeah? Yeah or no? Are you guys hearing me now? Oh boy, what a disaster, right? Are you guys hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me. Let me know if you're hearing me, guys. All right, so you guys seem to be hearing me. All right, so good. I'm not going to restart the live because it's part of life, guys. It's part of life, you know. You don't get everything right all the time. So that's kind of funny, though. It's kind of funny what happened because I actually thought the mic was on. I should have did a test before, but I didn't do a test. And what happened, my computer just started to like shut off on me. Like this, I have a MacBook and I just bought this Microsoft computer and it's like, it's acting up already. So I had to reset it. So everything just got reset. So what's up, boy? What's up? No, it's too loud. Okay, is it too loud, guys? Is it too loud? Let me know. Let me know if it's too loud. We want to get this thing right because I'll be, streaming a lot more often going forward. I was actually taking a break from streaming. Let me know if it's too loud, guys, or if it's just right, so I can make the necessary adjustments. Let me know. I'm waiting to hear what you guys have to say. Just let me know. We have Josh Byrne up in here. Young Irish. Volume level is fine for me. Okay. Kidding. You are fine. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. What's up, everybody, man? I haven't gone live in such a long time. It's good to be live again. Live in the flesh, guys. No edits or anything. It's me. I'm back. Giga Karun. What's up, man? All the way from Slovenia. We got Sebastian up in here. Sebastian, you from Sweden, are you? We have Hussein Abdi up in here. Who else we have in here? Travis. We have, if I'm not shouting you out, just type something. Diego Pando. Arik Stenberg. We have Blow and Chill, bro. I think Bayern is going to win the treble. Well, Bayern looks good for the Champions League too if it, finishes. For real. They're one of the prime candidates to win it. So I won't be surprised if they win a treble this season at all. So they're poised to win the league. They're still in the DFB Cup. And they're still in the Champions League. So Fabio FC, what's up from Florida? What's up, Fabio, man? Always commenting on the videos. Thank you very much. He always checking out the other channel, Domination, as well. Thank you very much, Fabio. Guys, if you don't watch the videos on Domination, please, go check them out. You know what I'm saying? Different type of stuff. Reaction videos, just checking out old players, some youngsters, some classic matches. And it's just fun, entertainment, reminiscing, entertaining, and discovering. That's what it's all about. So, guys, how are you, man? How are you? This is just a stream to just, catch up with you guys and to talk a bit about the Bundesliga weekend. Because it's great to have football back, man. It's great. Even though it's behind closed doors, it's great. Even though the rules are a bit different with 5 substitutes allowed, it's great, man. You know what I mean? It was just a horrible 2 months, man. Don't get me wrong. Things are still horrible out here, but it's just great to have football back. Seriously, a little bit of normalcy. Just a little bit of normalcy, man. It feels good. It's kind of weird reviewing matches again, to be honest, but, it is what it is. We have Prime Time up in here, man. What's up, Prime Time? Appreciate you joining the stream. We have 17 people up in here. Michael Thompson. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, man, I haven't live streamed in quite a long time, but I'm back. I want to start doing more live streams. That's why I actually got this whole setup here. That's why I bought this computer. And the goal is just to improve things as I go. And this was just a start. But the whole coronavirus thing just came and it just messed up everything. So I'm not like a lot of people you see on YouTube going live every day and making a whole lot of videos during that time. You know, I still had to go to work, guys. Every single week, same schedule. Only thing that happened is that they cut the overtime at my job. Apart from that, same thing. Same thing. I had to go to. I almost said school. I had to go to work every single week. Plus, my wife just got a job, a new job. So after work, I have to drop her to work, and then I have my 1-year-old son with me for the rest of the day. So I'm very, very, very strapped for time when it comes to like making videos and stuff. But what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to like make the videos in batch and like edit them during that time. So we have Jama Ashkir up in here. Says Syria 2022 qualified. I don't know about that, bro. We're not talking World Cup qualifiers right about now, so I don't know about that. But guys, let's talk a bit about the Bundesliga matches. Let's get down to business, man. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to business and let's talk about the Bundesliga match week 26. 8 matches completed, 1 match to go. And we're going to run through those 8 matches and have a little bit of discussion. EFJ's up in here, man. What's up, EFJ? And if some of you guys have any insight from some of those games, just let me know, because I haven't watched, I watched 4 games. So 4 of those matches I didn't watch, and I don't know what happened in those games. So you guys have to help me out when it comes to that. So I'm about to pull up the browser on the screen, and we're gonna just take a look at these games. Alright, so okay. Interact. Alright. So guys, let's get the matches up on the screen. Just give me 1 second. Alright. So Bundesliga. Let's talk about the Bundesliga, guys. Hoffenheim 0, Hertha Berlin 3. So I've always wanted to have this setup, guys, where I'm on the screen and I could actually share what I'm looking at with you guys. So yeah, so we're going to just go through these matches and talk a bit about them. You guys could share your thoughts as well. It's an interactive stream. No pressure. We're just here to hang out and chill. For those watching the replay, just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? No pressure whatsoever. So Hoffenheim 0 at home, Hertha Berlin 3. Good road win for Hertha. 58-minute own goal scored by Kevin Akpoguma. Vedad Ibisevic in the 68th minute. So 2 minutes later, he scored. After it was 0-0 for 58 minutes. Then Matheus Cunha, Hertha's new signee, big money signee from RB Leipzig. He scored in the 74th minute. This guy's talented, man. He's a Brazilian, and look for him in the future. He looks good. He looks good. I'm surprised no team from the Premier League snatched him up. But let's just take a look at the lineups, guys, for Hertha and Hoffenheim. What? No data? Okay, we won't be doing that then. Where's the data? This is strange. Anyways, maybe I need to use transfer marked or something. But yeah, no data here. I think maybe I need to use transfer marked for this, because I don't like what this is doing here. Like, where's the stats? We have stats, but we don't have any lineups for the Google thing. Maybe it's just for this game. But Hoffenheim, they had a lot of shots off. 5 on target, 18 shots, no goals. Quite unlucky. 11 shots for Hertha Berlin, 5 on target, 3 in the back of the net. Well, including an own goal. Possession, pretty equal. Fouls, a lot of fouls committed by Hertha. Guys, it's strange watching this football without no fans, and the players they look rusty. And for some of us who haven't been watching the Bundesliga, it's kind of strange as well, because I don't know half of these, well, I don't know 75% of these players. And I'm discovering a lot of new talent by watching these games. 5 substitutes, guys, it's just strange, man. It's just like, an episode of Twilight Zone right about now. So, no lineups. I wanted to actually see the lineups, though. I think it might have had, things are not back like it used to be before, because over here, everything used to be like with the lineups and everything, commentary, everything, but there's no lineups on here, which is, it doesn't help what I'm trying to do here. So I might actually have to change the source I'm using and actually go to Transfer Marked, where I think they might have, or the Bundesliga website. Let me try the Bundesliga website. Sometimes with this OBS Streamlabs, it doesn't really work sometimes. Some of the sources doesn't work, like some websites. I don't know why it does that, but it just doesn't work. So I'm about to try the Bundesliga website to see if I actually, get some luck with that. So bear with me, guys. I haven't streamed for a while, so it's rough right about now. It's real rough. No excuses, just speaking the truth. So Bundesliga, all right, we're gonna get the Bundesliga popped up here, and see, this thing isn't even working right now, man. This thing's not working right. This thing is not working right, guys. Not even my Google is working right. Google isn't even working right. That's the thing. Let me try and see if I get the Bundesliga website. All right. Okay, guys. So we have the Bundesliga website here, and it's not... Oh, my God. All right. It's not working. It ain't working. It's not working. The Bundesliga website isn't working. All right. So if we go to this, it's not working, guys. It's not working. So I need to try Transfer Mark. I need something else, man, because this thing isn't working. This thing isn't working at all. This stream is a total nightmare. Transfermarkt.com. When I go to Transfermarkt, I'm going to get things popping, though. I know that. I know I'm going to get things popping when I go to Transfermarkt, because they're a bit more reliable, man. Yeah, this website is working already. This website is working. I should have gone to Transfermarkt in the first place, where they have all the information and stuff here. So we're going to do that, guys. Thank you very much, Jiga Karun, for saying try Soccerway, but I'm going to do Transfermarkt. Pretty good. You see, we have all the matches here, and we're going to get the stats. We're going to get in-depth stats and stuff like that. It's going to be fun. So I bet 16 viewers. I lost a couple viewers in here from that whole mess. People probably said, what is going on here? This is total BS. Yeah, Christopher Hogwen is up in here, man. I absolutely love Transfermarkt. It's one of my favorite websites where I do all my research and everything. I probably go on Transfermarkt every single day, because you get to see the players' age, where they're from, their past transfers, their market values, all their stats. It's a dope website, man. So thank you for Transfermarkt. Danke. Okay, so let's go back to the Hertha Hoffenheim match. Let's go back to that. So we have the lineups here, guys. We have the lineups and everything. The two teams are here. We have the lineups. We have all the information. You guys are getting to see all the information right on screen as well. So you could put your phone in landscape if it's too small. So we could get to see all this information here. So what's going on is a lot of players who weren't featuring before the coronavirus hit are getting chances because injuries, and they don't want to risk the first team players like right away. So some of these guys are getting starts. I don't know half of these players. 5 substitutes, guys. I don't know a lot of these players for these German teams. I'm familiar with a few players, but not every single player. Hoffenheim, during that video I made choosing a Bundesliga team, I couldn't even think about a player from Hoffenheim. And I should have done better, but Sebastian Rudy, Steven Juba, like this guy Ilias Bibu. I don't know this guy. I don't know Baumgartlinka. I know this guy. No, Baumgartner. What? I don't know half of these players, man. I don't know half of these players, but big win for Hertha though. Big win for Hertha. And I heard that Dedrick Boyata, the former Manchester City defender, he was actually kissing one of the Hertha players when they scored. So he should not have done that, but he won't be penalized for doing that. So that's that with that game. I'm not going to... It's too much info, man. There's a lot of info to go through. A lot of info. But that's a big win for Hertha Berlin. In terms of the table, they're currently 11th. They're 11th, 28 points. Hoffenheim, they're currently 9th, and they have 35 points. I like this website, though. So this will be the website that I'm using. EF just says someone disliked. I don't really care, man. People could like, dislike. We just... I'm not perfect. If I haven't streamed for 2 months, it's going to take some time to iron out the chinks. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take some time. So it's all good, man. It's all good. I just want to chat with you guys and get to catch up on everything. It's fine. It is quite fine. So Hertha and Hoffenheim should be fine. None of these... Well, Hoffenheim, the Hertha, big 3 points. Because 25 points, that's a little close to the relegation zone. But they should be fine at the end of the season. I think they should be fine. They invested a lot of money and they should be all right. So let us move on to the next game. And then what we're going to do after we finish going through all these matches, guys, we're going to predict next week's matches. Match week 26. Match week 27. It'll be 26 for some teams because not every team are going to be on 26 matches. So let's talk about the Borussia Dortmund Schalke match, a game I actually saw. So this will be a little bit easier for me to analyze. So EFJ says you're doing fine, Rich. You're doing fine. Thank you very much, man. It's not easy. It's not easy to come on here and go live and talk to what? Even if there's only 18 people up in here. This is 18 people. This is 18 other humans. It's like talking in front of a class. And we all know how hard that is. I remember sometimes when I was going to school, you go in front of the class, guys, my feet are like shaking uncontrollably. And I'm like, why is this happening to me? Why is this? Okay, calm down. So it's all good. It is all good. So Dortmund, man, completely smashed their rivals, Schalke. This was a, pretty one-sided match. Dortmund, they look good. I'm telling you, they look good. And if they continue playing like this, they would seriously challenge Bayern for the title. But they have to continue playing like this. They can't tease us 1 week and then next week they lose to a team like Freiburg or Augsburg. No disrespect to those teams, but that's typical Dortmund. That is just typical Dortmund. 4-0 win. Of course, Erling Haaland was on the score sheet. Of course, he scored. Then Rafael Guerrero, who had a great game. Great game. I'm like, damn, this guy is good. Why is he still playing at Dortmund? I don't know. Then Torgan Hazard, set up by Brandt. Look. The Dortmund team clicked. I'm telling you, they clicked. They started a little kind of, rough, but they smoothed things out as the game carried on. They look good. The front three destroyed Schalke. Haaland with the first goal, set up by Torgan Hazard. That was a really nice square. Haaland for the tap-in. Guerrero, set up by Brandt. That was a really nice play again. Torgan Hazard on the break, sets up Julian Brandt sets up Torgan Hazard on the break after big clumsy Salif Sane brought down Erling Haaland, who was, maybe he was on his way to score. And then Rafa Guerrero with a cheeky left-footed goal to make it 4. And that was his first Bundesliga brace as well. They got destroyed. Schalke, they had a few chances here and there, but nothing too threatening. They were just made to, defend for the majority of the game, and they were on the back foot for the majority of the game. They have a lot of work to do. A lot of work, I'm telling you. This is a really revamped squad. When I saw Schalke this season, I was like, what is going on? I don't know half of these guys. I really don't know half of these guys. But they weren't doing a bad job. David Wagner him and his team weren't doing a bad job before the break at all. Like, not immediately before the break, but to get 38 points, to be in 5th or 6th, they were not bad at all. Not bad. So, guys, let's take a look at the Dortmund lineup here. They chose to go with a 3-4-2-1 formation, Berkey in goal, 3 centre-backs in Hummels, Akanji, and the veteran Lukas Piszczek, who's been around since, Jurgen Klopp days. He's 34 years old. Thomas Delaney and Mahmoud Dahoud in the middle. And you see how Dortmund set up right here? I think they set up a bit cautiously in having 3 centre-backs and 2 DMs. So even, if Schalke were able to string together anything too, threatening, they had cover. They had cover to deal with it. The likes of Guerrero and Hakimi, they're playing as playmaking fullbacks. Similar to the Liverpool fullbacks, these guys are playing like playmaking fullbacks. They constantly forward all the time, and that's why they choose to play such a defensive setup in 2 defensive midfielders. So when Guerrero and Hakimi are up the field, Delaney and Dahoud, they're covering. Basically, Hazard, Brandt just behind Haaland. That's deadly. That is a deadly combination there, and it proved to be on the day. Hazard wasn't supposed to start this game. It was supposed to be the young 17-year-old American Giovanni Reyna, the son of Claudio Reyna. But he pulled up during warm-ups. I guess he got a bit too excited that he was going to start his first Bundesliga game, and he pulled up and he couldn't start the game. Off the bench came Leonardo Baleri, a centre-back, an Argentine centre-back, young 21-year-old centre-back. He looks good. So look out for that name, Leonardo Baleri. Marcel Schmelzer. He haven't really been featuring a lot, and that's why I said earlier, players who haven't been featuring before the break are getting some game time now. Mario Götze came off the bench. He would leave at the end of the season. It's already been agreed. This is Mario Götze's last season at Borussia Dortmund. Maybe we'll see him in the Premier League at a club like Everton or something. And Jadon Sancho came on for a late run out. They could have used one more sub, but Lucien Favre chose not to. For Schalke, this lineup, guys, I don't know a lot of these guys. Like this guy, Rahman. I'm not familiar with Benito Rahman. He has just rose to prominence, recently. I'm not familiar with him. Seda. I heard that he recently got called up to Germany, to the German international team. Suat Serdar, Turkish German. I never heard about him really. I'm not too familiar with him. Weston McKennie, the American, John Joe Kenny, Englishman. I know these guys. Caligiuri, I think he is Italian. Yes, Italian-German. He's been in Germany for a while. Amine Harit, the young Moroccan starlet. I'm pretty, familiar with him. Oxzikpa. I don't know him either. But Tobido Nastacic, the former Man City defender, Salif Sane. I'm familiar with these guys. Schubert, young goalkeeper, who overtook Alexander Nubel, who is now on the bench after he chose to leave Schalke for Bayern Munich. So, Nubel, I don't know what kind of dumb decision he made there to join Bayern Munich at the end of the season. He lost his number one spot, and when he go to Bayern Munich, he's going to be on the bench anyway. Because even the backup goalkeeper, what's his name, at Bayern Munich? Ulreich. Sven Ulreich does not want to be number 3. So, Nuba, I don't know what kind of dumb decision he chose to make there to go to Bayern. But who knows? Maybe it will pay off one day. Maybe he made the right move. They chose to bring on 5 subs. Former Man City player, a Welshman, Rabbi Matondo. I actually had this guy in my career mode because I was managing the Welsh national team. Pretty decent. This is another young, talented player that City let go. 19, just like Sancho, we let go Matondo. I don't know why we keep doing that. Guido Burgstaller came off the bench. He's 31. He's one player that came up from Bundesliga 2, and he was a revelation a few seasons ago for Schalke. Helped them out big time. Juan Miranda, left back, former Barcelona man. Timo Becker, not too familiar with this player. And Alexandro Spoff, if I'm saying his name right, an Austrian. So big win for Dortmund, man. Big win. Was a very exciting match. I actually saw it. Haaland scoring the first goal on the Bundesliga restart. Of course, it's going to be Erling Haaland to score the first goal on restart. And Dortmund look good. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? We have 17 people up in here. We have Adam Opasic up in here. He says most of us are from Europe, obviously. Jose Luis Maguga, salute from the Dominican Republic. What's up, man? Salud. We have Christopher Hallgren up in here. He's from Sweden. We have AD744. What's up, AD744? You've been around for a while. Tobido is really talented. AB744, I'm going to make you a moderator when I have some time. I can't do it right now on the stream because, let me see. Let me see. I have to make you a moderator. Because you've been around for some time. That's my way of saying thank you. Okay? But don't abuse your powers though. So, AD744. Alright, when this computer's... Okay. Add mod. All right. You're now a mod, so there you go. So yeah, guys, that was actually a fun match to watch. Very, very fun game. Enjoyed it. And it's lovely to see Dortmund play like this, man. It's just like they picked up where they left off. Schalke, they have a lot of work to go. A lot of work to do. And, in order to stay in the hunt for one of those European spots. Let's not Champions League, but Europa League. Okay, so guys, in terms of position, Schalke, they dropped to 8th with that loss. And as for Dortmund, they're currently 2nd. They're 4 points behind Bayern Munich. So they came into the match on 51 points. They're now on 54 points. Still 2nd to Bayern Munich, and a lot of us think that they're going to finish just there behind Bayern Munich as well. So for Schalke, as you guys can see, they came in the match in 6th position, 37 points. They're now in 8th, 37 points. They have been bypassed by Freiburg. So we have ran through 2 matches already, guys, and we're going to move on to the next game, which spoke about, for those of you guys who are just joining the stream, things didn't start off too well. I took some time to get things going. The mic wasn't working, and then Google wasn't working properly in terms of the information and all that. So that was a stag. But you have to bounce back. That's life. That is life. When you hit a stumbling block, you have to bounce back. You have to, overcome. So we spoke about Hoffenheim, Hertha, and we spoke about Borussia Dortmund and Schalke. Sometimes the words don't even want to come out. You see what I'm saying? So let's run through the Fortuna Düsseldorf and Paderborn match. So there's a scrap at the bottom. These two teams are at the bottom. I can recall from the watching the table. Right now, Paderborn, they're dead last in 18th, and Fortuna Düsseldorf, they're in 16th. This is the relegation playoff spot. So they're still okay. They're still safe. They will play the team from Bundesliga 2 that comes in third, I think. And whoever wins that match, one will stay up or one would come up to make the third team. A lot of people don't even know that though. But yeah, 8744, yeah, man, you deserve it. You deserve the mod. You've been around for a while. So, yeah, so Adam Opasic, Croatian up in here. Nice to see you. A lot of you guys must have a lot of time on your hands these days. Some of you guys who are working are not working anymore. Some of you guys who are going to school are not going to school anymore. So, just enjoy it while it lasts, because it won't last forever. Trust me. So let's just take a look at, we ain't got no goals to talk about or anything, but we could educate ourselves on these two very vague teams that I don't know about. Really don't know about this. So if any one of you guys watched this match, you have anything to add, please do so in the comments down below. I don't know anything about these two teams really. Zanka, he used to play for Huddersfield Town. That's Matthias, what's his name, man? I can't remember his name. But yeah, he's from Norway, I think. Yeah, he's from Norway. I'm familiar with him. He was actually on the bench, unused substitute, so I'm not familiar with these teams at all. Really not. I know this guy, Eric Tommy. Stoga, Kevin Stoga, I heard that name before. Matthias Zimmerman, never heard of these guys. Kaan Ahan, I know this guy from FIFA, I think. And Andre Hoffman, I don't know these guys. Don't know these players at all. For Paderborn, makes it worse. Not familiar with these players from Paderborn at all. Collins, Christopher, I don't know these guys. I don't even know one guy from Paderborn. Not even one. Manager Stefan Baumgart. Fortuna Düsseldorf manager Uwe Rosler. I don't even know these guys. I don't know these. Oh, Zanka is from Denmark. Yes. I got the flags mixed up. Yes, his name, I can't remember his name though. He has a Danish name, but he just put Zanka as, because that's his African name or something. So here we saw a player got injured, Klaus Jusala. He got injured, so that'll be a problem. A lot of players are going to pick up injuries, and I hope some of the key players in the Bundesliga don't pick up injuries. You know what I mean? Especially for my team, Bayern Munich, guys. In the video I made, Bayern Munich was a team I chose to follow. So, unfortunately, that's the team I'll be talking about mostly. I was actually supposed to make a video, but I felt really tired after work. And then I had to drop my wife to the urgent care so she could get a coronavirus test for work, because she's a nurse. And they're required to do a test, so I had to drop her. So I was really tired, and then while I'm there, I had my little boy with me, so I hardly have any time. He's sleeping now. That's why I'm here live streaming. He's taking a nap. So if he wakes up, you're going to hear, like running up and down all over the place. Free Kodak Black. I just know Zach Steffen is injured. Oh, yeah. I actually know of Zach Steffen because he's a Man City loanee, and how am I forgetting Zach Steffen? How am I forgetting him? He was sent there on loan. He was supposed to be the goalkeeper, but there's a goalkeeper by the name of Carsten Meyer replacing him. His market value is 650,000. Euros. That's why I told you guys, a lot of players never had opportunities before. This is their chance to seize the moment. But we won't spend too long on this game. You know, this was a stalemate, 0-0. Scrap at the bottom. I guess 1 point is good for both teams. But team like Fortuna Düsseldorf would have done well with 3 points here. So I wonder, let me see the statistics. Okay, so we have stats. That's why I love Transfer Markt, man. Fortuna Düsseldorf had most of the possession. They had 17 shots, 10 on target, which is pretty. How didn't they score? How didn't they score? You see what I mean? How didn't they score? They had 2 corners comparing to none for Paderborn. Paderborn is going down. They're going down for sure. They're going down. Not enough points right about now. They currently have they have 17 points. They're not surviving. 17 points. Werder Bremen, they're struggling hard. They have 18 points. That's sad that Werder is going to get relegated. Fortuna Düsseldorf, they have to do their best to stay up. But I think in terms of the gap between 16th and 17th, they'll be good. They'll be good. So let us move on to the next fixture, guys. But before I move on, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat right here. So Christopher Hagen says, hey, Dominic Rich, think you will ever react to historical Champions League / Europa Cup results? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Because what happened, my other channel, Domination, I'm using that channel to react to players and old classic matches and stuff like that. But the thing is, there's an issue with copyright. So I'm experimenting as I go. So if I see that, oh, okay, this is safe. It's safe to react to FIFA videos. Because videos from the FIFA YouTube channel, I'm going to try one video. I want to react to the legendary African player Roger Milla. And I think he's Cameroonian, right? Roger Milla. And I want to see if they flag it or if they block it. If they flag it for copyright, that's cool. Because the channel isn't monetized. But if they block it, then I can't do that. If they just flag it for copyright, then I could react to old World Cup matches and stuff like that, which would be great. That would be great. So that's the whole point of that channel, because I didn't really want to risk that type of content on my main channel. I work way too hard on my main channel to get it up to 30-something thousand subscribers. Not that everyone who subscribed watch, but it's still a milestone. And it's still growing every day. So that's what that channel is about. So if you haven't checked it out yet, guys, go check it out. It's on my main channel. It's on my main channel. It's there, clear as day. And you could check the community tab as well. I promote some videos in there. So 0-0 draw. Let's move on to the next fixture, guys. We have to run through these fixtures. I've been streaming for 41 minutes. Not bad at all. Not bad. Remember, guys, in these streams, no pressure whatsoever. Okay? No pressure. Whenever I have some time, I want to just come on and stream, and we could just talk about all different kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could just come on and do some scouting. We could look for left backs only and talk about left backs or right backs. You know, stuff like that I want to do. It might not happen, but, you know, I'm just saying. You know, you got to talk up. If you talk about it, you could actually speak it into existence. So, RB Leipzig 1, Freiburg 1. This is a big blow to RB Leipzig title dreams here. Maybe it's too early to call, but they should have won this game. At home, 2 points dropped. Freiburg would see this as 1 point gained. So before this game, they were actually, let's see if I could pull up. They were actually third on 50 points, and now they're still third. Well, let me see. Let me pull this up a little bit. They're now fourth, 51 points. Bayern Mönchengladbach Borussia Mönchengladbach has surpassed them with their win. So it's a big 2 points drop. They should have won this game. They almost lost the game too. They almost lost the game because first goal was scored by Manuel Gulda, set up by Vincenzo Grifo, the Italian, and then Yusuf Poulsen, he scored a 77-minute goal set up by Campbell. So they almost dropped all 3 points. Not a good start at all. Not a good start. But their lineup looked good though. Their lineup looked good because Poulsen, who captained this game, he wasn't really a regular starter before the break. That I know. I know a little about the Bundesliga. Not like I know the Premier League, but I am familiar with the Bundesliga. Werner and Poulsen up top. Angelino and the American Adams playing as fullbacks, attacking fullbacks. And Kunku and Kevin Campbell in the middle as attacking options as well. Lima as holding midfielder, Conrad Lima there. Klosterman, Halstenberg, and Nardi Makuli at the back. Yo, strong team. Gulashi in goal. Strong team. Off the bench, Schick, Marcel Sabitzer. I should say Zabitzer. Marcel Zabitzer. I gotta say it right. Zabitzer. I like that name. And I like this player too. Would love to see him in the Premier League. Ademola Lookman, who used to play in the Premier League for Everton, now plays for RB Leipzig. Hannes Wolf. Dani Olmo. I almost said he's Croatian. He used to play for Dinamo. He was almost, drafted into the Croatian national team too. But he's now a Spain international. He didn't even get a run out. They only used 3 subs. So Julian Nagelsmann, maybe he got it wrong on the day. Amadou Haidara, the Guinean, Malian, one of them countries he's from. I can't remember. I think he's, what is that, Mali? I think that is Mali. Willie Orban, at least Willie Orban is back fit because he was injured for some time. Ibrahima Konaté, very, very talented player. See, he's rated at 40 million euros and Mvogo, backup keeper. So if we take a look at the Freiburg team though, I don't know the Freiburg team players so well. I know about Peterson. I know about Nils Peterson. I know Grifo, he's Italian. And I think that's about it. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it. The bench, yeah, that's it. This guy looks kind of funny though. This Korean guy. He doesn't look like a footballer. Seriously, no disrespect at all, but even in his FIFA card, he looks kind of weird. But he didn't even get a run out. But yeah, Christian Streich is the manager. I never heard of that name before. That's the thing about the Bundesliga. They don't have a lot of popular managers, but they're good. They're pretty good, but they change their managers very, very, very fast. So what are you guys saying in the stream right now? If you have anything to say, I'm actually reading comments. So Christopher Hallgren says, road to 40K. 8744 says, good idea. Talking about the other channel. Thank you very much. We have Stephen Liu up in here. He says, Bayern unless they keep dropping points. Who do you think is going to win the Bundesliga? It's Bayern Munich. It is Bayern Munich. Without a doubt. Any thoughts on Johan Cordoba of FC Koln? When we get to Koln, we get to the FC Koln match just now, but Cordoba, very physical. I've never seen much of him, but I've known of him for some time. Very, very, very physical forward. And he is a good player. He's one of the most important players. But he is very physical, I get to realize. And he actually almost scored today. I'll get to that game. I actually saw that game, so I'll get to that game very, very soon. So this match, I haven't seen it. I should have watched the highlights, but I haven't even got around to the highlights. I might actually try to get the whole game, to watch the whole game, if I can. But that's it. Freiburg, they're doing pretty well. They're currently in 7th. Do you guys believe this? They're in 7th right now. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. That's 2 points behind Wolfsburg in a Europa League spot. So that'll be their aim, to get a Europa League spot. In terms of safety, they're good. They're pretty good. So that's a big 1 point for Freiburg. Big 1 point. So let us move on to the next game. And after we do the matches, guys, we'll do a little prediction for the next matches. And then, we'll do a little Q&A. And then we'll call it a day for the stream. I don't want to go too hard. It's the first stream in 2 months. And I just want to take it easy. So we done 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. We have 4 matches to run through. So let's run through these matches a little bit faster now. Augsburg 1, Wolfsburg 2. Big win for Wolfsburg. Big win. Big win. So we had a goal here from Renato Steffen in the 43rd minute. Then Augsburg, they equalized through John Brooks, the big American, set up by Philip Max. And then Daniel Ginczek scored in the 1st minute of injury time to break Augsburg hearts. Set up by Kevin Babu, the new Wolfsburg right back. So pretty good stuff from Wolfsburg, who, it's crazy that Wolfsburg was struggling for the last couple of seasons. I'm telling you, they were in a relegation scrap for the last couple of seasons. And look, not doing too bad right about now. So big win. Take a look at the lineups to see what we know about these teams. Florian Niederlechner. I heard about this guy before. 29 years old. He's been around. Ruben Vargas. Don't know this guy. Oh, is that a Dominican flag? Yeah, I think so. Isn't that a Dominican flag? Yeah. That looks like a Dominican flag. Dominican Republic. Swiss and Dominican Republic. Then we have Philip Max. I know about Philip Max. He had a few good seasons at left back. A lot of assists. Tinyadvai, of course. Marek Sushi. Oh, that's where he's playing now for Augsburg? Wow. I didn't know that. Framberger, never heard of him. Daniel Bayer, never heard of him. Rani Khedira. This is Sami Khedira's brother. I've heard of him. That's crazy. It's crazy. Edward Loven. Never heard of him. Oh, man. This is good. Finding out about all these players. Marco Reichner. Reichter. Never heard of him. Iago. Left back. Oh, wow. He's a Brazilian Italian. 23 years old. This is crazy. Stefan Lichtsteiner plays for Augsburg? I didn't even know this, guys. Who knew this? Who knew that Stefan Lichtsteiner was playing for Augsburg? I didn't know this. I know he left Arsenal, from Juventus to Arsenal, but I didn't know he went to Augsburg. This is crazy. Anyways, Reece Oxford. Okay. Reece Oxford, I know he's an Englishman. I know about him. Felix Odukai. Seen a face before. Carlos Gruzo. Wow. I won't go through these other names, but Heiko Herrlich is the manager. For Wolfsburg, guys, João Victor, 26-year-old forward. Never heard of these guys. He's a left winger. I never heard of these. Renata Steffen. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have my head so far up the Premier League's ass that I don't even know 80% of these players, that I should know these players, though. Because I'm a kind of guy, I like to just go and look at teams and know the players. Josip Brekalo, I know him, young Croatian winger. Ahmed Mehmedi, Swissman, I know him. Max Arnold, of course. Xaver Shagler, nope, don't know him. Babu, I know. Pongracic, definitely Croatian. Big John Brooks here. Otavio. Oh, wow. Oh, so that John Brooks goal was an own goal. Okay. Okay, all right. All right. Guys, this is crazy, man. So John MC says it's 1 a.m. It's currently 8 p.m. my time, so it's pretty early. What's up? It's pretty early. Marcel Tisserand, heard that name before. He's from Congo. Roussillon. Know that. Robin Kanaka. So Ginczek, actually, this is crazy. So Ginczek came off the bench. Ginczek came off the bench in the 61st minute and he became the match winner. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we're not going to go deeper into this game. But for Wolfsburg, this is good. They're currently 6th right now. Came into the match 7th. They now have 39 points. For Augsburg, they're 14th. 27 points. They're 14th. They need points. They should be safe, but they need points. That's not enough points after 26 games at all. That's just over 1 point per game. Wolfsburg, they're not doing great, but they're doing way better than they were the last couple seasons, where they were barely surviving the drop. So, good stuff for Wolfsburg. I think they'll be okay. Oliver Glasner, I never heard of these guys. Like, where they getting these managers? I never heard of these managers, guys. Never heard of these managers. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the next game. And I actually want to talk about a game that I didn't see. Well, okay, I saw all the other games. Okay, so all the remaining 3 matches I actually saw. Frankfurt won. Borussia Mönchengladbach 3. Why every time I'm about to say Borussia Mönchengladbach, I almost say Bayern Munich. I don't know why. Don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah. Early goal. First minute goal scored by Alisson Player for Gladbach. Player has been doing a really good job at Gladbach since he went there from Nice. If I can recall, it's Nice he left. Yeah. And then they brought in Marcus Thuram, who was with a team that got relegated from the French league, first division. So he's doing a great job there too. Son of the legendary Lilian Thuram, who was big at the 1998 World Cup that France won. So it's a lot of pressure carrying that name Thuram. You know what I mean? A lot is expected of you. So in this game, as I said earlier, Alisson Player scored in the first minute. It was set up by Jonas Hoffman. It was meant to be a cross. It got in the back of the net. Marcus Thuram scored 6 minutes later. It was a tap-in from Ben Sibiani. And then Ben Sibiani, Rami Ben Sibiani, young Algerian fullback there, who won the African Cup of Nations with Algeria, scored a penalty in the 73rd minute. It was pretty cool, though, to see a left back stepping up when you have Player and Marcus Thuram and all these guys. Well, Thuram went off, but when you have all these other guys on the field, it's amazing. It's simply amazing that Ben Sibiani stepped up and scored. I should say Bense Bayani. So look out, guys. Premier League teams will be circling around for this talented left back. So we have a super chat here, $10 super chat from York's King. He says, Dominic, you should watch more than EPL and you should watch more leagues like Bundesliga and so on. And by the way, thanks for the 15% discount for the card. Thank you very much, man. Guys, you see that? York's King donating $10 and he's just thanking me for the whole the Cards Plug discount. When I promote Cards Plug, it's a way to bring revenue to the channel because I get commission on each sale. But this is a genuinely top product. Top product. When I got it, I was like, damn, this is good. I've always wanted one. And I'm like, listen, man, I ain't getting no sponsorship or anything on the channel. I see everybody, promoting, Go and download OneFootball. It's the best app on the internet. I'm not getting any of that. So actually, they did reach out, but guys, some of you guys know the story with that already, offering me chump change and everything. So I chose to do the affiliate thing with Cards Plug. So York's King, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I will definitely be checking out more leagues going forward. But the reason why I watch the Premier League only, I watch other leagues, don't get me wrong. That's why I know a lot of these players. I watch other leagues, but I don't talk about other leagues on the channel because it's a strategy. It's a strategy that you talk about what you know so that, it's like I'm niching down. So that's the Premier League is my niche. Going forward, if I have to talk about other leagues, maybe I'll make another channel where I just talk about other leagues and random football stuff on there. But this, there's a lot of things I can do going forward. But thank you very much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, man. Very generous of you. Very kind. So going back to the goals, Rami Bense Bayani, very, very talented Algerian there. And Andre Silva, the Portuguese forward, he came off the bench to score a consolation goal. Frankfurt fought valiantly at the end, just wasn't enough. I could even remember, Borussia Mönchengladbach could have scored more goals. Player hit the post, and then Hoffman had a ball cleared off the goal line from, what's his name there? What's his name? Let me find his name. I forgot his name. Hinteregger. That was a brilliant save off the line by Martin Hinteregger, who does have a helicopter license, I've heard, and wants to be a police officer after he retires. So he's a good human. Very, very good. He wants to do good. Wants to do good, though. So 3-1. That was a very convincing victory for Mönchengladbach, who are looking very good this season. Very good. It was kind of sad not to see Rafael, though. Rafael is still on the bench. You guys know, 35 years old Brazilian. He has been around for ages. He even has a German flag by his name. That's to tell you how long he's been around. So Rafael mostly doing off the bench duty these days. Lars Stindl, German international, 31. I don't think Germany gave him a fair run in the team. I don't know if he'll be around for the future of the German setup. I don't know, but good player, very hard-working midfielder. Ibrahima Traore as well has been around for some time. Very, very good player there. 32 years old. He's got up in age. Christoph Kramer. Guys, Christoph Kramer. Wasn't Christoph Kramer at the Christoph Kramer was at the 2014 World Cup, right? He has a World Cup winner's medal. It's crazy. Patrick Herrmann, who's a one-club man. He's only played for Borussia Mönchengladbach, which is awesome. You don't see that very often. So, Sports Parade said, "Hi, Dominic. I've been watching this channel for ages now. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it." Josh Byrne, King, he doesn't have time to watch a lot of leagues. Josh Byrne, I do watch other leagues, but not all, the games. I can't, focus on, it's difficult, man. The Italian league, you want to watch some big games. You want to watch some La Liga games. You even want to watch some PSG or Lyon or Marseille games. But then, a lot of times, the times clash. And I just can't do it. So I just focus on the Premier League, man. Because when I'm at work on the weekends, I watch quite a few Premier League matches. So maybe going forward, I'll mix it up a little. I'll make sure maybe I try to watch one match from every of the top 4 leagues, each of the top 4 leagues, at least one match on the weekend. Maybe I'll do that. You know what I mean? And maybe I'll just come and have a live stream and just talk about them. Maybe I'll do that going forward. Laszlo Benesh, man. This guy was touted to be the next big thing, but I think he got injured. But he's a very, very highly rated player. I think he's Slovakian. Yeah, so Laszlo Benesh, look for him. Oscar Wendt, he's been around for some time. 34 years old, you see? Swedish. Tony Youngster. Don't even know if I'm saying his name right. It's a weird name, man. Two vowels in his name. It's crazy. Tobias Schippel. Never heard of some of these guys, man. Never heard. Marco Rose, the manager. I've heard about him. He's been doing a great job at Gladbach. But the minute he slip up, he'll get sacked. He'll get sacked. So York's King says, you're very welcome, Dominic, man. No problem, no problem. Ryan says, I hate when there's 2 good games in different leagues and I can only watch one. I hate it too. But you could watch both games at the same time because I do that a lot of times. Like I watch 2 Champions League games at the same time. Like that's why I bought an Amazon Fire tablet. So when I'm home, I could, have that there, tune into one game. If I can get the app on it that I'm watching a game on. And then I have my cell phone. Sometimes I'm watching 3 games at the same time. I have my cell phone, the Fire, and I have the TV. I could only do that when I'm at home. But when I'm on the road, I tether the internet from my phone to one device and I watch 2 games at the same time. I do it all the time. I just can't get enough of the football, man. I just love it. So, if you take a look at Eintracht Frankfurt's lineup, guys, we're not going to spend too long on this lineup. We got to run through this. But Daichi Kamara, he has been doing very well in the Europa League, but he has yet to score a Bundesliga game. The Japanese international there. Bastos, coming back from the Portuguese league. He's only 30 years old. How is Bastos only 30 years old, guys? Could somebody explain this? He was ripping it up for Wolfsburg a few seasons ago. Went to Sporting, mashed up the Portuguese league, and now he's back playing for Eintracht Frankfurt, who has lost some big strikers in Jovic, Rebic, and who else? Sebastian Haller. So no wonder they're not doing too great. Filip Kostic playing over on the left side there. Ndicka. Evan Ndicka, I spoke about him in a video today. He's playing at left back, but he could actually play all across the back line. And he's a highly rated defender. You see, he's 22 million euro market value. He's been linked to Arsenal. He's been linked to Liverpool. And he's been linked with a move to Southampton. But he didn't play too well in this game. I think he committed a foul for the penalty or something like that. He didn't have a great game. But it's only the first game back. Can't be too harsh on the young man. But look out for that name, Evan Ndicka. I know the name sounds kind of funny, Dicker. It sounds kind of weird, right, guys? Martin Hinteregger. You have David Abraham. I don't know this guy. I don't know. I never heard about this guy. And Almami Traore. He did not have a great game at all. He did not have a great game. Kevin Trapp in goal. Came back from PSG. And he's now back with Eintracht Frankfurt. Off the bench came Makoto Hasebe, the Japanese international. Dominic Kor, my namesake, Dominic Kor. Andre Silva with the goal. Timothy Chandler, the German-born American international. Gelson Fernandez, unused. Frederick Rono, unused. Well, he's the goalkeeper. Danny Da Costa, unused. Fullback there. Angolan, German, and Lucas Toro unused. So, in terms of the positioning, guys, Gladbach currently third. They came into the match fourth on 49 points. Now they're 52 points in third, 2 points behind Borussia Dortmund, and they actually how many points Bayern Munich are on now? 58, I think. 6 points behind Bayern Munich. But at one time, Gladbach was leading the league. So people are saying, oh, Gladbach is going to win the league. But I don't think so. Don't think it's going to happen. For Eintracht Frankfurt, who is currently managed by Adi Hutter. Adolf Hutter. Weird name, right, guys? Weird name. His team is currently 13th. 28 points. Need to get the act together, though. A little close at the bottom. Close to where Fortuna Düsseldorf is. Need to get the act together. But I think Frankfurt will be all right. ever since, Niko Kovac left the team, they kind of had to rebuild a bit. And then Huta took over. A lot of players left. It's been rough. It's been rough. Was Gatsinovic even on the bench here? Yeah. Gatsinovic came on to Mijat Gatsinovic. Mijat Gatsinovic. Okay, so that's that for that game, guys. I actually listened to half of this game and watched some of it, so it was quite cool. We have 2 more games to go, I think. The Koln, Mainz, and the Bayern Hertha. 2 more games. Actually saw these 2 games today, and after I'm done with this, we're going to predict the rest games. Tomorrow's match, we're going to predict that, and we're going to predict the next match day, and then a bit of Q&A, and then that'll be it. Kovac must be, kind of pissed off that he left for Bayern Munich and then got sacked. He did win a title, but they sacked him in a heartbeat. It's rough up there, man. Imagine that's a club you used to play for and everything, but, it's business. Business as usual. Business as usual. York's King. But York's King, I never really seen you around before. I never seen you comment before anything. So, stick around, man. Stick around. Stick around for sure. I need more people like you around here. Definitely. And not because you super chatted. It's because, you came and you spoke about the whole 15% discount and thing. That's a testimonial. That's a testimonial there. That goes a long, long, long way. So I appreciate it, man. If you're in here, guys, and you are yet to check out cardsplug.com, check it out. You might just buy something. If you decide to buy, use the coupon code Dominic Rich FC to get you 15% off. I've been promoting it in every single video. You know what I'm saying? Can't be, no shame in your game. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a hustler out here. Yeah, but guys, where you think all this fancy equipment came from? You think, you know what I'm saying? The YouTube thing has to pay for itself. You can't use your own money and invest in this thing and then you don't get anything back. So it is what it is. Never had time to catch you live stream. Oh, I see. I haven't been doing a lot of live streams though, but I want to do live streams going forward whenever I have time. And this is going to be mostly Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, because from Wednesday to Saturday, my wife has to go to work. And I have my son, and it's impossible to live stream with him. I could live stream if he's like sleeping right here and I'm here, but it's going to be hard because I'm going to be hot. But if he's not sleeping, he's going to be around here touching every single thing he can. He's going to be, so, I can't deal with that. So York's King says, I always watch your videos. All right. You need to comment more, man. You need to comment more. I always, I reply to most of my comments. These guys will tell you that. So let us move on to the next game. The next game, which will be Koln versus Mainz. This was a good match, though. This was a really good game. I enjoy this game. I really, really enjoy this game. Okay, I need to get this. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the Koln 2, Mainz 2. So, in this game, guys, FC Koln started with a bang, scored an early goal, scored another. They were 2-0 up, but then things took a turn for the worse. They dropped 2 points. They didn't gain 1 point from this game. They dropped 2 points. Mainz, very, very lucky to get a point from this, but they kept going at it and they were rewarded at the end there because of their tenacity. So in this game, we had Mark Uth, who are currently there on loan from Schalke. He scored a penalty in the 6th minute. Was fouled. Mark Uth was brought down and he stepped up, left footer, took the penalty. Florian Kainz with a really nice run at the far post and a wicked cross by Mr. Dominic Drexler. I love this name, love the name, and not because his name is Dominic, but Drexler. That name, like Julian Drexler, but Dominic Drexler. I love the name. Really wicked cross, devilish cross, and a thumping header by Florian Kainz, who plays for Koln and not Mainz, which is crazy. That was a good header. Celebrated 2-0. And guys, players, when they celebrate, they can't high five or anything. But the thing what I'm saying though, if you're allowed to touch your fist bump, if you're allowed to fist bump an elbow, why? Why are they allowing players to fist bump? Because if you have to wipe your mouth or your nose or even your eye, you do this, right? So they're basically exchanging body fluids, mucus and all that nasty stuff. Still, players are even, kissing each other still. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, let's just look at it as a controlled environment where all the players were tested and all the players are going to be careful. But it's hard to stop players from celebrating, man. But anyways, 2-0 up, 2-0 up. Mainz weren't playing too badly. I don't think they deserve to be 2-0 down at that time. I don't think they deserve to be 2-0 down. But they kept going at it. And 61st minute, Taiwo Awoniyi bagged a goal. And he is currently on loan from Liverpool. He's been out on loan for some time. So he's never really played for the Liverpool first team. He's just been out on loan. He had a good stint in Belgium, but Liverpool didn't bring him back. They kept sending him out on loan. And he's a Nigerian, and he was actually on the verge of leaving Mainz. They were going to cut his loan spell short. But things worked out, and he came on and he looked really bright from the get-go. Bagged the goal. Riddle Baku with the setup. And 11 minutes later, Pierre Koundé Malang, the Cameroonian international, scored, which is, let's say, this is one of the best goals since the restart. But let's say this is one of the best goals for match week 26, where he got the ball like little, not at the halfway mark, but a good distance outside the box, and he just dribbled his way through the entire defense. No one wanted to touch him, and he toe-poked it past the keeper. 2-2, and they held on. It was a tight finish. It was a scrappy finish, but he held on, and they picked up a well-deserved point there. Well-deserved point. So hats off to Mainz there, man. Hats off to Mainz. At the top, guys, Dongwan Ji, 28-year-old Korean. They were saying this is his first game of the season. Do you guys believe that? Match week 26, first game of the season. That's crazy. That is crazy. First game of the season. So this lockdown is working out very, very good for some of these guys. Very, very good. Quaison, I know, Sweden international. On a whistle, he looked really sharp. He looked really sharp. I like this player. Botus, the Netherlands player there, Dutch player. He's a bit rash. I think he could work on his, game a bit. A little, hype. Could work on his game. Surinamese. Could work on his game. Milsa Fernandez. He used to be an Everton player. No, West Ham player. Now plays for Mainz. Malang, the goal scorer. And that was only, he's not a regular goal scorer. He is definitely not a regular goal scorer. So if you look here, that's his third goal of the season. He don't score a lot of goals, and he was just allowed to just run through the defense. So good game for Malang. So Niakate, defender here. He was the captain. I don't know these guys. I don't know a lot of these guys. Jeremiah St. Just, 23-year-old Dutchman. Kittitian from St. Kitts too. They say he's the fastest defender in the Bundesliga. So, could see him in the Premier League soon, guys. I know the Premier League, we want to steal the best players from the Dutch league. Yeah, we want to. Riddle Baku, right back, never heard of him. And Aaron Martin, Spaniard, Haven't heard much of him. Danny Latza, Leandro Barrero. I don't know these. Adam Jalai, he's a Hungarian. I know him. Awani, these guys came off the bench. So, big point for Mainz, who is currently coached by Akim Bealodza. Don't know this guy either. And the manager for Koln, they have a new manager. His name is Marcus Gisdol. Not bad. Koln, what I heard a commentator saying, guys, Koln was at the bottom of the table on match week 14, which is crazy. So this is a remarkable stuff for them to be currently in 10th. 10th. Not bad at all. Not bad. 10th, 33 points. They came into the match on 10th, in 10th position, and they're still in 10th. So for Mainz, they're currently 15th, just outside the relegation playoff, but they have 4 points ahead of Fortuna Düsseldorf. So they need to keep that, keep picking up points. Not that they need to keep winning games consistently, but they need to keep picking up points. That's the most important thing. So that's that for that game. And then we have one more match to go through. One more match, and then we go into a bit of prediction. Quick predictions are nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. So let's talk about the FC Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich. 2-0 win for Bayern Munich. I expected nothing less. We have Mr. Ibrook Ajumu Palmer up in here all the way from Jamaica, man. What's up? What's up? Are you good? Welcome back to the live stream, man. What's up? So for Bayern, right away for Union Berlin, I know about Anthony Uja. He's been in the Bundesliga for a while, playing for different clubs. I know about Uja. I know Neven Subotic. He's a former Borussia Dortmund player back in the days, and that's about it. I'm not going to go through the other names, but that's it. That's all I know. Off the bench, I know Felix Cruz. He's the brother of Tony Kroos. And I know that's about it. That's about it. I don't know the other players. But for Bayern Munich, man, of course, I know every single player for Bayern Munich. Maybe not some of the youngsters like Lars Lucas Mai. I heard about him before, but I don't know about him. But they played a pretty strong 11. They weren't playing no games. Pavard, Boateng, Alaba, Davies, who just had a spring in his step on the day. He was pretty fast. David Alaba linked with a move to Man City. I wish we could get this player, man. That would be crazy. Play him as center back, sometime as left back. That would be good if we get him. Kimmich, Thiago, Goretzka in the middle, Müller, Lewandowski, and Gnabry up top. Very, very potent. Lewandowski with the first goal in the 40th minute. That was a penalty. Goretzka was brought down by Subotic, who didn't see him coming for the ball and fired a wild kick, and he got contact with Goretzka. Referee point to the spot. Pavard with the second goal from a Joshua Kimmich corner. Thumping header by Pavard. 2-0. Union Berlin did not play a bad game at all. They didn't play a bad game. They troubled Manuel Neuer early in the match, but Bayern's quality proved to be, too much for them in the end. They were just too good. You know what I'm saying? They look like they just picked up where they left off. Bayern Munich looked like they could beat up Arsenal and Chelsea on the day. They could spank up these London teams after a 2-month break with ease. That's how good they looked. Not even exaggerating. And I learned today that Thomas Müller, who currently has, I think, 16 assists this season, he is hunting down the record for the most Bundesliga assists in one season since they began to take record. And that's set by Kevin De Bruyne. I didn't even know Kevin De Bruyne had 20 assists for Wolfsburg. No wonder Pep Guardiola brought him over at Man City. And he has 16 this season in the Premier League. So he's on the verge, if the Premier League continues, or let's say restart, to break Henry's record for 20 in the season or even equal it. So he'll have the record in the Bundesliga and he'll have it in the Premier League. But the way things are going, Muller might just break that record though. And Robert Lewandowski, he's hunting down Gerd Muller's record for the most goals in one season, which I think was 40 goals in one season. So a lot of records are going to get broken this season though. A lot of records. What's up, Nippon, man? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you joining in. Welcome to the stream. Bayern's bench, Sven Ulreich, Lucas Hernandez, paid a lot of money for him. Lars Lucas Mai, Alvaro Adriazola on loan from Real Madrid. Michael Cuisance, young Frenchman, brought in from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Kingsley Coman, the injury-prone Frenchman, only 23 years old, and he was even pondering retiring from football because of his constant injury problems. He's been linked with a move to City. I hope they keep him. I can't deal with the injuries. I cannot deal with the injuries, man. Stay where you're at. Thank you very much. Ivan Perisic, the former Borussia Dortmund and Wolfsburg, left winger, the former... Where was he playing in the Italian league? He used to play for Inter, right? Former Inter Milan player. I think he's there on loan, but I don't think he's going back. I don't think he's going back, though. Joshua Zirkzee. He was recently promoted to the first team as well. So get familiar with that name, Joshua Zirkzee. He's a Dutchman. Hans-Dieter Flick also been given the permanent job as the Bayern Munich manager. So off the bench, guys, Bayern only chose to use 3 subs. I don't know why. They could have, given Lucas Mai, a run out. They could have given Adriazola a run out, or Zirkzee a run out, but they only chose to use 3 subs. That's just show how strong and powerful and mighty Bayern Munich is. So they're currently top of the table. No surprise there. No surprise at all. They're currently on 58 points, 4 points ahead of second place Dortmund. And Union Berlin, not doing too bad at all. They currently have 30 points. They're in 12th. And they're just behind their hometown rivals, Hertha Berlin, who they're going to play next. So that's it for all the matches, guys. I'm not going to go deeper into the games. And tomorrow's match, guys, we have Werder Bremen playing Bayer Leverkusen. If I can, I'm going to tune into this one. Leverkusen are currently 5th. They have 47 points. So it's very important that they pick up a win. If they pick up a win, they're going to leapfrog Borussia Mönchengladbach. For sure. And they're going to only leapfrog Borussia Mönchengladbach. Werder, on the other hand, if they pick up a win, they could get closer to, getting out of the drop zone. Because right now, 18 points, not good. Not good at all. Not good. Let's just put it that way. Not good. It seems like Werder are going to get relegated. Seems like they're definitely going down. And the team isn't that bad, The team isn't that bad. You have Mila Rashica, young, talented Kosovo forward. David Selke, the former RB Leipzig man. Leonardo Betancourt, he's been around the Bundesliga for some time. Eggestein. These guys are talented. I think there's the Eggestein brothers. I don't know if the other one plays for a different team. But Gebre Selassie, this team isn't bad. This is not a bad team at all. Pavlenka, who plays for, Like, these guys are top players. How are they so low in the table? How are they struggling so much? I don't know, but seems like they're going to go down. Seems like they're definitely going down. So, guys, let us just take a quick look at the next fixtures and do some predictions for the next fixtures. And then, not a lot of people in here right now, but we'll do some, a quick, maybe 10 minutes of Q&A, and then I'm going to get out of here. So, next fixtures. Let me see all fixtures and results. All right, so let's go to match week 27. All right, so the next matches, guys, we have Hertha playing Union Berlin. Hertha Berlin versus Union Berlin. Guys, from what I've seen from Union, they're not going to be easy to beat. And I think they won the first leg. They won the first leg, so this one's going to be an interesting one. And it's going to be a difficult one to predict. But I'm going to go for a draw here, though. I'm going to go for a draw. If you're in here right now and you want to predict, just go ahead and predict with me. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? So, Ijumu Palmer says, Berlin wasn't trying a good, trying my good, bro. Just closed my shop, so I'm live. Oh, so you have a shop in Jamaica. All right, all right. So, York's King says 2-1 to Hertha. I'm going for a draw. This Union Berlin team is pretty hard to beat, man. Bayern they didn't make it easy for Bayern today. So, I'm going to go for a draw here. And note, guys, there's going to be some derbies in here. Like, this is a derby, and there's going to be some other derbies that I'm not really aware of. So, pardon me if I don't spot some of the big derbies. Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Leverkusen playing on Saturday. That's going to be a good game. That is going to be a good game. Two top teams. That is going to be an entertaining one. Then, for this one, though, this one is also hard to predict, but I'm going to go for a Gladbach, though. This one is hard. But I'm going to go for Gladbach to pick up a victory here. So, Gladbach over Leverkusen. Wolfsburg versus Dortmund. It's going to be hard to beat Dortmund, but Wolfsburg, not a bad start, you know. So, on the road, Dortmund's been playing well, so I'm going to go for Dortmund here. Freiburg versus Werder. It's very difficult to defeat Freiburg at home. Even Bayern Munich struggles against Freiburg at their stadium. I think, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, I'm going to go for Freiburg to pick up the win here. They've been doing well. Werder has been struggling. So, Freiburg with the victory. Paderborn versus Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim with the win. Hoffenheim with the road win. Paderborn, they're struggling. Bayern Munich versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Guys, Bayern at the Allianz Arena, they're going to defeat Frankfurt. But Frankfurt did defeat them in the first leg, I think. If I could recall. It was an exciting game, but Bayern are going to get their revenge. Schalke versus Augsburg. I think this one is going to end in a draw. Schalke, they have, they got to get things clicking again. I don't think they're scoring enough goals. So, that one is going to be a draw. Mainz versus Leipzig. Mainz at home. I think this one is going to end in a win for Leipzig. Narrow win, though. Narrow win. And the last one, Koln versus Düsseldorf. From what I've seen from Koln, this is a victory. This is a victory. And guys, Koln actually had the cutouts of their fans in the stadium. And there's also a rule that you're not allowed to bring any live mascots to the stadium. So that was the first time they said in 12 years that their GOAT, forget the name of the GOAT, but the GOAT wasn't allowed in the stadium. So that's that. That's that. So EF just says, any thoughts on the South Korean League since that's going on? You know what? I actually saw something, that said the Korean League was actually going on. And I was like, nah, this has to be something of the past, man. That ain't happening. But you just confirmed it. You just confirmed it. It is going on. So, this is how the table looks right about now. Where's the table? This is the table right here, guys. That's the table. If you're interested in looking at the table, that's the table right there. That is the table. So, the Korean League, though. I know a few teams from the Korean League, but, I'm not going to attempt to remember them. But I will take a look at the Korean League and see what's going on there. You know what? Let's take a quick look at the Korean League and see what's going on with the Korean League since we wrapped up with the Bundesliga. So we could, we're doing a bit of Q&A. So K-League. I think it's called K-League. K-League. All right. So the K-League. 12 clubs in the K-League. K-League is currently going on. And, oh, wow. The K-League is going... So, wait. The last match there was... So, the K-League has been going on. What am I seeing here? The K-League has been going on since... What? No. How are they saying it's the only league that's... Major league that's going on is the Bundesliga. This is a big league, too. These teams win the AFC Champions League all the time. Okay, so Ulsan Hyundai defeated Suwon Blue Wings. FC Seoul defeated Gwangju FC. Seonnam FC and Incheon played to a draw. Busan IPARK lost to Jeonbuk Motors. So, guys, you ever saw the movie Train to Busan? That's a good movie. Daegu FC 1-1 against Pohang Steelers. And Sangju Sammu 2-0 against Gangwon FC. Wow, it started off this weekend. It looks like it actually started off last weekend, though. EFJ, last weekend, because you could see matches from the 8th. So, yeah, last weekend it started. This league produced a lot of big players, you know, Han-Ming Son and co, you know. Yeah. Great horror movie, Christopher. And they say Train to Busan Part 2 is going to come out, too. So, look for that. Look for that. You know what I recently watched, guys? I recently rewatched the Resident Evil series, and I really enjoyed that because I actually saw some of the movies, but I didn't really remember how, you know, the series went. And it was fun. It was actually me and my wife. We checked it out and we were impressed. They were like, damn, this is good. I'm currently watching over some of the watching over the Star Wars movies right now. Finished episode 1. I'm currently on episode 2. You know, I watch my movies in increments sometimes because I fall asleep and then I just continue where I left off. So that's what I'm working on right now. The Star Wars collection. First movie 1977. It's crazy that the 1977, the first 3 episodes are episode 4, 5, and 6. So I'm watching the newer movies, which is episode 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to watch over the old ones, and then, you know, I'm going to watch the new ones. So it's pretty good. George Romero's King of the Zombie Genre. Okay, thank you for that. That's the director for the Busan film? Is he the director for the Resident Evil films? But that was a good series, though. Christopher Hogan, I think the first movies were great horror movies. The last ones only turned into pure action, though. Look, all of them was good, man. To be honest, it was refreshing. It was really refreshing. During this time, it was refreshing. Watch My Spy, Dave Bautista. I'm not into those type of movies, man. I'm not into Dave Bautista and these guys, man. Seriously. I would watch The Rock movies, but not Bautista, man. Not Bautista. Nah. Charlene O says Man City L. Funny. But yeah, funny. Guys, if you have any questions to ask me, leave it now. 1 hour 36 minutes into the stream. About to get off of here. So if you want to ask me anything, ask me now. Or forever hold your peace. Alright, full screen again. So guys, how was the stream in terms of the quality, in terms of the video and the audio? How was the stream? Was it good? Was it clear? How was it? Let me know. This is still in the experimental phase, you know what I'm saying? I want to make this stream one of the best streams on YouTube. It's going to be hard, but it could happen. You know what I'm saying? It could happen. If I stream more, it could happen. Dominic, did you see Sky Sports Spain reported that Barcelona just agreed terms with Juve for Pjanic? No, I didn't see that. I have to check it out. But these rumors, man, these rumors are something else, you know what I mean? I like talking about rumors, but some of them are just ridiculous, though, you know? But I like making the videos about, what you call it, though, the rumors. It's good. Okay, Adam Upperton said the screen was great. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, man. So, Hagman says, IFK Gothenburg or Malmo from Sweden. Well, I can't really choose a team because you know what? I'll choose the team that you're supporting because whenever I do come to Sweden, I'm gonna come and check you out. I wanna see different countries. I wanna see Jamaica. So my boy, you know, Ajumu Palmer. You related to Vibes Cartel, man? Ajumu Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Adija Palmer. You know, when I come to Jamaica, I could link up with some of my peeps down there. When I come to Sweden for sure, I would love to go to Sweden. Croatia, you got the boy Adam Opasic. You got EFJ up in here. He's from New York, and I never met him. We never met. Maybe one day we'll meet. You know what I'm saying? Do something fun. Maybe do a video or something, do a Q&A or something. Or, you know, something. Never know. Or if you see me, just say hi. Say, yo, you know what? I'm EFJ, you know. I'm like, what? You EFJ? What up, man? What's good? But yeah, that's what it is. So, my artist. Yeah, man, Vibes Cartel is my artist too. Too bad he's locked up and it doesn't seem like he's going to be out anytime soon. So, love me some Cartel music, man. Aho. So, Christopher Hagen says, yes, have a fun meetup somewhere in the world, but let us know beforehand so we could book tickets. I don't know about that, man. I'm not that big. I'm not that big to have that type of meetup that people are going to book tickets to come and see me. It ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't that big, man. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a regular guy doing my thing. Bleacher Report, football, 8 hours, public. Okay. Barcelona have reached an agreement for Miralem Pjanic in a swap deal with Juventus involving Mattia Di Sciglio and Nelson Semedo report. So I did read something earlier about the whole Nelson Semedo going to Juventus and Pjanic going the other way. So how is this going to work? Like, have reached an agreement for Miralem Pjanic in a swap deal with Juventus involving... So wait, Semedo is going to Juventus and Pjanic and Di Sciglio is going to Barcelona. 2 players for one. How is that going to work? You know what I'm saying? EF just says, can this be an advantage for the German and South Korean national teams and other international players in these leagues since it's back on? Well, I don't think so because the thing is, you have players playing in other leagues that are not back on. But for the German international team, well, you could say it could be an advantage for some players to get into their respective national teams because they get to showcase their talents while the other players are not getting to play. You see what I'm saying? So they have an advantage. So if a player impresses in the remainder of the Bundesliga, he could edge himself into the national team when, the national football kicks back up again. If you understand what I'm saying. So that's where they would benefit. I don't think the respective countries would benefit, like their national teams would benefit directly from this. Not like it's all the big German players play in the Bundesliga, if you understand what I mean. So EFG says that I'll holler at you if I ever see you. Yeah, man. Don't you live somewhere over there in, what do you call it again? Corona, Queens? Corona? Aren't you from Corona? Somewhere over there? Fan meetup in Croatia at the beach 2020. Rich Squad. Yeah, not in 2020, man. 2020 is a wrap. 2020 has to be one of the worst years ever. You know what I mean? Like 2020 just went, you know, it's like 2020 is like driving your car and all four of your tires just blow out one time. And you're just trying to keep control going down a steep road. That's how it feels. Oh, yeah, you're from Flushing. Yeah, Flushing, not Corona, Queens. Yeah. You're from Flushing. Yeah, but guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. 1 hour, 42 minutes. I'll be back. Maybe I'll come back sometime Monday or Tuesday. Tomorrow or Tuesday. No promises, but I'll be back to do a live stream pretty soon. I'll be in Croatia as soon as this Corona thing is over. Okay, you going on vacation or something? Or are you from Croatia, by the way? Are you from Croatia? Yeah, so guys, I'm about to get out of here. I got a few things to do. Want to hang out with the wife and kid. Appreciate you guys joining, man. 10 viewers up in here. I appreciate all 10 of you, man. It doesn't have to be 100 people. 10 is good. 10 is great. I love it. I appreciate you guys. EFJ, did you hear that Raul Jimenez may go to either Man U or Juventus? That's a possibility. I won't be surprised. He's been doing very well in the league. Oh, you're from Bosnia. All right, man. Cool. You know what I want you to do, man? Email me a picture that that card you got from Cards Plug, man. Just email me, dominicrichfc@gmail.com. Email me a picture of that card. I just want to see what you got. You know what I'm saying? If you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. But just email me. And, you know, if that's cool with you. What is your favorite Bond film? Nipun Sharma. I just watched the three Pierce Brosnan James Bond films from the 90s. I think it was 3 of them. I just rewatched those. I was actually getting back into watching the Bond films again. Like going over and rewatch all the Bond films. I actually saw the ones with the what you call it? What's his name again? Oh, damn. Sean Connery ones. I saw the Sean Connery ones from back in the day, and those were good. I saw a few of the Daniel Craig ones, and you know, I love movies. We'll get into a movie chat one day, but guys, I'm out, man. I'm out. We'll catch up pretty soon. So thank you guys for joining into the joining the live stream. It was not the best, but it's fine because there's no pressure here, and I appreciate you guys, man. So until my next stream, guys. Thanks for watching. From your boy Dominic Rich. Peace out. Rich Squad.